22 tonight over the Rockhurst Hawks. We're joined now by Mules basketball coach Kim Anderson. His comments presented by Quarry City Savings and Loan. Save with safety at Quarry City Savings and Loan, your neighbors and friends at 713 PCA Road in Warrensburg. Member FDIC. Coach A, I talked it over with Matt Webb. Obviously, he was our Fitters 5th Street Pub player of the game, 18 points, 13 boards. The key to this game is you look at the stats. You out-rebound Rockhurst 41-25, so that's outstanding. But you have 17 offensive boards to their 15 defensive boards, which directly relates to 19 second-chance points compared to their 4. There's the difference in the game.
Well, no question. I thought, in the first half we did a poor job in guard. Give them credit, and then we turned the ball over way too much. I think we had 11 turnovers at the half, and we ended up with 18. Just maybe trying to do a little bit too much, but that's a pretty good team. They're going to win some games. They've got some good players, and I was proud of the way our guys kind of hung in there. We had a chance. We had it to 16, I think, a couple of times, and we just couldn't put it away. So. I think you got to give them credit. They played awfully well, and we had our hands full. But you know what? We won the game by 14 points, and it's like I told my team, and I would tell all the people going home or that were here, hey, you win the game. That's the most important thing. Now, obviously, there's some things we got to work on, but you aren't going to beat everybody by 69 like you did at St. Methodist the other night. So, really, I was proud of the way guys stepped up and performed, in particular in the second half, kind of down the stretch.
5 guys in double figures tonight. It's a different 5 guys. So you continue to get good balance from your team.
Yeah, Matt steps up tonight. Alex struggled a little bit, but that's the great thing about this team. Matt, I thought, really worked hard in the post. Obviously, he got the 18 points. He got the 13 rebounds. He blocked 4 shots. I just thought he was a presence. And then I thought, Will Kirksey did a good job when he came in. So those big guys, it doesn't matter to me who plays, and it doesn't matter to me who scores. It matters to me who wins. And I thought tonight, Matt was the guy. Saturday it might be somebody else, but that's if we're going to be a good team, then we all have to understand that some nights one guy steps up, some night another guy. That's why you have a team.
Matt Webb, great game, 18 points, 13 boards, but I thought his first 5 minutes of the second half, what he was doing on both ends of the floor, really set the tone for your team.
Well, he did, and he was posting hard, he was playing hard. We were able to get the ball to him. I think, we really have worked on trying to get the ball inside. We really have, we've worked on it more than ever in my 10 years, and sometimes we tried too hard. I can think of Dominique Long making a couple of questionable passes inside. Widget obviously made 2 or 3 that he'd like to have back. Yavario, Lance, all of them. But you know what? It's their fault, but it's my fault too, because I'm trying to get that ball inside of those big guys. And I think obviously, if you look, we scored 34-26 in the paint, and that's certainly a good advantage to have.
And lots of other guys with the balance we could talk about tonight, but it looked like Yavario kind of stepped forward from a confidence perspective tonight. 14 points, he had 3 assists, only 1 turnover, 2 blocks, 4 steals. Pretty good line score for the guy.
Well, Yavario can play. Yavario is an outstanding player, and if you look at this team, there's about 7 guys that should start, but they only let you start 5. So Yavario, I think, has really embraced the idea of coming off the bench. He still played 33 minutes, and I thought gave us a great lift, not only offensively, but I thought he did some good things defensively. Our guys did a pretty good job of guarding their stuff. We obviously had a few breakdowns, but they did a pretty good job of covering the things that we wanted to.
You go plus 16 in the rebounding. You're going to be happy with that any game. And you go 22 of 29 at the foul line, 76%. You'll also be happy with that every game. Those are 2 good stats that if you do that, most games you're going to win.
Yeah, and if you go back, I remember looking at halftime. I think we were 21-5 on rebounding or something. It was really Yeah, it was 21-5 on rebounding, but we had 11. You know, we said earlier we had 11 turnovers, and you can't turn the ball over 11 times and a half and expect to win, you know, a lot of games. And we were fortunate tonight; they turned it over 9, so we were chucking it back and forth to each other. But I really thought Widget made some great plays. He made some great plays for some guys, and he made some I'm sure he'd like to have back too. But you know what? It's still early. That's our first Division II game. You know, we've got a lot of stuff to work on, and certainly this will be a good game to do some teaching with.
Coach A joining us here courtside. Mules win at 86-72 over Rockhurst, first D2 win of the year. And boy, you set the schedule up well because each test's a little bit stiffer, and you start out with the 2 D1 exhibitions to kind of throw them into the fire and then ease them all the way up. You play a good Rockhurst team, but let's be honest, you're going to play a better Quincy team on Saturday on the road. This is a team that beat Drake in exhibition play, and last Saturday in the regular season went to Illinois Chicago, a team that's typically in the Division I Big Dance out of the Horizon League, I believe, and they beat them on their home floor. So this is a good basketball team. Quincy, a program that usually every other year is in the NCAA tournament. It'll be a big challenge, but also a big opportunity for your team.
Well, that's why I scheduled the game. You know, I think some people say, well, why are you going to go do this? Well, you know, this team, we need to learn to go play on the road against a good quality Division II opponent. You know, now, would I rather play all home games? I'd love to, but they don't let you play all home games in the league. You got to go on the road. So I know that Quincy's an outstanding program. Marty Bell's a friend. He's been there a long time, and he's, you know, like you said, they're every other year NCAA tournament team. So it'll be a tough game. I know they're playing Truman tonight at Truman, so we got a little time to rest tomorrow. I think our guys, you know, we played some big minutes tonight, more minutes than anybody's played probably in a while, and then you know, we have Thursday and Friday to get ready to play a really good Quincy team.